Signs you're dealing with a sociopath and what to do. Have you ever met someone who seems incredibly charming, almost too charming? Someone who knows exactly what to say to win people over. They appear confident, intelligent, and even charismatic. But after spending time with them, something starts to feel wrong. Maybe they lie easily. Maybe they manipulate people without hesitation. Maybe they hurt others and seem completely unaffected. And the most confusing part is this: they can switch personalities almost instantly. One moment they seem kind and supportive. The next moment they become cold, distant, or even cruel. Many people think these behaviors simply mean someone is difficult, selfish, or toxic. But in some cases, the reality is much more serious. You might be dealing with a sociopath. Now, before we go further, it's important to understand something. Sociopaths don't usually look dangerous. They don't walk around announcing who they are. In fact, many sociopaths are extremely good at blending in. Some are successful professionals. Some are respected colleagues. Some even appear to be caring friends or partners. This is what makes them so difficult to recognize. Because behind the charm and confidence, their way of thinking about other people can be radically different. Where most people feel empathy, guilt, or responsibility, a sociopath may feel none of these things. Instead, they often view relationships as opportunities for control, influence, or personal gain, which is why understanding how they think is incredibly important. In this video, we'll explore how sociopaths operate, the signs that reveal their behavior, and most importantly, how you can interact with them without becoming a target of manipulation. What is a sociopath? First, let's clarify something. A sociopath is a person who shows strong traits of antisocial personality behavior. This often includes lack of empathy, chronic lying manipulation, impulsive behavior, little or no remorse. But the most important thing to understand is this: sociopaths see relationships differently. Where most people see connection, they see opportunity. People become tools, conversations become strategies, and emotions become weaknesses to exploit. Sign number 1. They are extremely charming. One of the most dangerous traits of sociopaths is their charm. They know exactly how to say the right things. They mirror your personality. They make you feel understood and special. But this is often strategic. Charm is their way of lowering your defenses. That's why many victims say the same thing. At the beginning, they seemed perfect. Rule number 1. Don't try to change them. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to fix or change a sociopath. They think, if I explain how their behavior hurts people, they will understand. But sociopaths usually understand perfectly. They just don't care. Trying to reform them often gives them more opportunities to manipulate you. Rule number 2. Set very clear boundaries. Sociopaths constantly test limits. If they see uncertainty, they push further. That's why boundaries must be clear and consistent. For example, instead of saying, maybe that's not okay, say, I'm not comfortable with that, and then stick to it. Boundaries only work when they are enforced. Rule number 3. Avoid emotional reactions. Sociopaths often provoke emotions on purpose. Why? Because emotional reactions reveal information. Anger, fear, insecurity. These give them leverage. The most effective response is emotional neutrality. Stay calm. Stay factual. Do not over-explain yourself. When you remove emotional reactions, you remove much of their control. Rule number 4. Watch actions, not words. Sociopaths can be extremely convincing with words, promises, apologies, grand explanations, but their behavior rarely matches their speech. A powerful rule to remember is, trust patterns, not promises. If someone repeatedly lies, manipulates, or disrespects boundaries, their words mean very little. Their behavior tells the real story. Rule number 5. Reduce exposure. When possible. The most effective strategy with sociopaths is often distance, because the more time they have access to you, the more opportunities they have to influence or manipulate you. If you must interact with them, like at work, keep communication. Short, professional, factual, limit personal information. The less they know about your vulnerabilities, the less power they have. An important truth. The reality is that most sociopaths rely on one thing to succeed: people not recognizing what they are dealing with. But once you understand their patterns, something changes. Their charm becomes predictable, their manipulation becomes obvious, and their influence begins to disappear. Because awareness is one of the strongest forms of protection. Stay connected to the channel for more insights on psychology and human behavior. And if you found this video helpful, leave a comment and like the video.